co-founder of the New Spirit Revival Center and co-founder of the National Diversity Coalition for Trump. Also with me is Angela Stanton King, goddaughter of Elvita King, founder of the American King Foundation, who was in Minneapolis today meeting with faith leaders. Great to have you both on tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Pastor Scott, let's start with you. And we have Skype, so we're trying not to talk over each other, and I'll do the same. Your reaction to what we've been seeing over the past, well, really week or so, in two different cases where an African-American man was shot and the reactions on the ground?
Well, I believe that, especially in the George Floyd case, and even with Ahmaud Arbery, that these were disconnected, isolated events. I really don't believe that, especially in the case of Floyd, I don't want to make a blanket indictment on the police departments across America. I believe this is one officer, and a number of other officers are not in agreement with what he did. They find it just as disgusting and deplorable as we found it. But I don't think that the racial tension that they are that the left is trying to convey, I really don't think it's there, because in the peaceful protests, I saw just as many whites outraged as I saw blacks. Across social media, I see just as many whites and Hispanics as outraged over this as blacks. We look at this as a human issue. That man was denied his human rights, his civil rights. He died a horrible death, and it's absolutely tragic what happened to him.
No, it's a heartbreak. Angela, yeah, the media, they have a role in fanning the flames as well. Over at CNN, Van Jones had this to say.
If you are white and you are watching this, look in your own life. How are you choking off black dignity, choking off black opportunity, choking off black people from having an opportunity to thrive? Because it's not just that officer. This is a much deeper problem. How are all of us complicit in this?
Angela, language like that, of course, using the word choking, I guess he believes to some great effect. Does that help bring people together, calm passion?
I mean, absolutely not. I'm right here, right now, on the scene, boots on the ground, right here in Minneapolis. And I'll tell you something, I've seen more white people on the scene than I have black. And it's not about race. I think that when I had my speech today and calling for peace, everyone understands that this is not a fight against black or white or police officer or civilian. This is good versus evil. And this community has risen above, and they've come together. And I'll tell you something, I've seen hundreds of people out here today standing in solidarity, on the same page, wanting unity, ready to heal, and cleaning their community up and putting it back together. So what they're saying is absolutely false, which was why it was important for me to come here and use my platform to show the truth. America is ready to move past racism and move forward, but we have a media that constantly wants to divide, and they are telling lies.
Al Sharpton showed up